Have you asked yourself before, how to make a quiet guy fall in love with you? What does he want? What makes him happy? The truth is, it's not that hard to figure out if you know the basics, so put these tips into play today. This article will teach you how to make a quiet guy fall in love with you using these 15 tips, so keep these pointers in mind when going out on dates or having conversations with him.
1. A little flirting can go a long way. The first thing you need to do is to give him a little more time to know you so that he can get used to your presence. Then a little flirting may help put him at ease. This will give him the courage to ask you out on a date that he may have been too shy to do otherwise. To make the quiet guy fall for you, flirt with him when you talk, use your eyes, and smile often. What's more, don't just talk about work with your quiet guy at the beginning of the date, talk about a subject that you are interested in. He will be doing all the talking, so you have to make him feel good by asking him questions and talking about yourself.
2. Compliment his smile. Believe us, it's worth it. This is a good way to make him feel good about himself. A simple compliment that's hard to resist, such as "you have a cute smile" or "you're smiling nicely," will probably get him thinking a lot. Remember, confidence is key here. It won't hurt to make him smile a little, so let your voice fill up with a little flirtatious energy when you look into his eyes. You are making him feel comfortable in your presence, which means that he will open up more about himself, which means that you can start to find out what makes him happy. Listen to him when he is talking, look him in the eye, and see if he smiles. If you can't see his eyes because of his glasses or hat, ask him about that or make a one-style joke about it.
3. Ask him about his past experiences. The more he talks, the more you get to know him. A quiet man can be quite an interesting person if you know how to make him be open with you. You can ask him, "What was your first kiss like?" Or "What did you like doing in high school?" Also, it is interesting to talk about your past experiences with your date and compare them with his. This way, he will start to feel comfortable in your presence and open up more and share his feelings with you. Ask him about his family, friends, and co-workers. You'll see that the more he talks, the more he will want to share everything with you.
4. Be funny, laugh or make jokes. If you want to know how to make a quiet guy fall in love with you, being funny is always a good way to do it. A quiet guy will love it if you are funny, especially if he is not very confident about himself. A simple joke about him will get him thinking about you for the rest of the day because he'll want to talk about it with his friends. He will be amazed by your sense of humor and probably laugh for the first time in front of a woman. This way, your jokes will have more impact on him and leave a lasting impression. But don't just be funny all the time, though. Save some of it for when you really need it. Sounds good? The best way to figure out what makes your quiet guy happy is by asking questions and listening attentively and politely. This will help him feel more comfortable around you so that he can relax enough to engage in small talk with you about anything, including himself. If you don't really like what he's talking about, smile and change the subject.
5. Be a good listener and ask him questions. The only way you can get a quiet guy in love with you is if you listen attentively and politely. If you think he's boring or that he doesn't know much about himself, this will make him feel uncomfortable around you and lose interest in talking to you. Giving your date the feeling that he has something valuable to say makes him feel really special and comfortable around you. Ask him questions about himself and his life and see if he looks straight into your eyes when he speaks, if he smiles or if he laughs. This is a good sign that you can tell how interested he is in you or your date, and that this will help you figure out what makes him smile. As soon as he says something interesting, Use it as a topic for conversation by asking him what else he knows about it. This will make him feel very important for sharing his thoughts with you. That would make more sense, right?
6. Make him feel special by telling him what you think of him. Another good way to make a quiet guy fall in love with you is by telling him that you like something about him. This is something that you should do early on, right after the first date, or even before. You will easily find out what makes your quiet guy happy if he likes being told he's handsome or clever. A little something like "I had a lot of fun with you last night" or "you are an interesting person to talk with" can make a huge impact on his mind. Complimenting him is a good way to make him feel happy, but if you want to know how to make a quiet guy fall in love with you, letting him know that he's special, including your own opinion about him, is a great idea. It will brighten up his day and make him want to see you again. He'll definitely think about it when it comes to planning the next date.
7. Get closer to him by doing the same things he likes to do. There are many ways you can get him closer, for example, sports, music, art, and so on. If you can see that he likes to go to the gym, join him at the gym. That way, you'll share something in common, which is a huge step towards getting him interested in you as a person. You'll be able to bond with him on a deeper level that way. This will make him feel as though you are truly interested in who he is. You can also spend time with him just watching sports, playing them, or going to a concert together. This is great because he gets more comfortable with your presence and you get closer to his heart.
8. Triggering his inner hero. You see, for guys, it's all about triggering their inner hero. I learned about this from the hero instinct. Coined by relationship expert James Bauer, this fascinating concept is about what really drives men in relationships, which is ingrained in their DNA. And it's something most women don't know anything about. Once triggered, these drivers make men into the heroes of their own lives. They feel better, love harder, and commit stronger when they find someone who knows how to trigger it. Now, you may be wondering why it's called the hero instinct? Do guys really need to feel like superheroes to commit to a woman? Not at all. Forget about Marvel. You won't need to play the damsel in distress or buy your man a cape. Because that's the beauty of the hero instinct. It's only a matter of knowing the right things to say to make him realize that he wants you and only you. Click here to watch the free video.
9. Share your secrets with him. You can make a quiet guy fall in love with you by sharing your secrets with him. This will make him feel as if he can count on you for anything and that you are being honest about who you are. Be careful though, not to share too many things too soon. Start off slowly and see how he reacts. He may not like it if he sees that all your friends know some of your deepest, darkest secrets. For example, if he's usually quiet, tell him that you are a snappy and cheeky person too. If he likes sports, let him know that you love playing sports too, but you're still not very good at it. If you have something in common with the guy, for example if he's into his guitar or drums, open up to him by telling him what music you like, what songs you play, and who your favorite artist is.
10. Touch him gently. Every man likes to be touched, on his arm or back. It is a great way to make a quiet guy fall in love with you, if you feel comfortable with it. Touching him on the arm when you are making a point or touching his hand when he is talking is a good way to keep him engaged in the conversation. Besides, a little touch on the arm or shoulder will show him that you are interested in who he is and what he has to say. Why do I say this? Because it can also let him know that you like who he is and what he has to say. It will make him feel secure and comforted in your presence. It is also important to remember that he's not used to this, so don't overdo it. A simple touch here and there will do. If you want a quiet guy to fall for you, You must allow yourself to be vulnerable in front of him and show him who you are without being afraid of what he may think. This doesn't mean that you have to let him walk all over you, but sometimes you'll need to make some concessions in order to get him interested.
11. Tell him that he makes you happy and you want to be with him. Every man wants to hear that a woman likes him. This type of statement is quite important because it will put the idea in his mind that he can make you happy. Besides, if he feels confident about making you happy, he will be more relaxed in your presence and open up more about himself. If you really want to know how to make a quiet guy fall in love with you, it is more important for him than for any other guy. Remember that there is no need to rush things, though. Take it slow and easy. The more he opens up to you, the more chance there is for a mutual attraction to grow between the two of you.
12. Take him out on different dates. Many quiet guys have never been on a date before. They may not know what to do or how to act. To understand how to make a quiet guy fall in love with you, you must learn to take your man out on different dates. Get to know a part of his life that he doesn't usually talk about, and see the things he likes. There is going for a walk, breakfast in bed, watching a movie, riding bikes and going for ice cream. Take him somewhere that he'll feel comfortable and safe with you. This is essential for building the trust between the two of you. And if you don't care much for music and sports, go out with him once or twice to watch a movie or go bowling. See what his favorite pastime is. You'll see that the more dates you keep having with him, the closer he'll get to falling in love with you.
13. Guys are visual creatures, so impress him with your looks. Yeah, it's true. Next time you go out, put on a little makeup and give him a chance to get used to you. You'll be surprised at how quickly he will start to find out things about you. A quiet guy is always watching you, so make sure that you dress up in something that shows off your body and makes him want to be closer to you. A woman who's confident and looks good will always make a man want to fall in love with her faster. You can also mention that your hair looks great today, or how well you're dressed, which will make him feel good about himself and give him a boost of confidence. And as we said before, nothing works faster than being funny. Your looks are your #1 asset, so make sure he sees them. This will create an image in his mind that's not too far from the truth. You're smart, well-mannered and attractive.
14. Say thank you when he offers to do something. This might seem like a simple tip, but it's very effective, especially when your date is shy and a little bit insecure. When he offers to do something for you, such as paying for dinner or driving you home, say thanks for his generosity. He will definitely be more open about his feelings with you once he feels that your gratitude is genuine. It will make him feel better about who he is and how to behave in front of women. It'll also give him more confidence in your presence. This will make him feel more relaxed and he will feel loved. He will eventually start thinking that he actually has something to give to someone, so let the gestures of love fly. And if he offers you something, say thank you, even if you don't need it or can pay for it yourself. You'll be surprised by how much this simple gesture will mean for him.
15. Take your time and don't rush things, let it happen naturally. This is one of the best tips on how to make a quiet guy fall in love with you because most girls want to rush things and they push things too much. If you can make him feel that you like him, he will probably like you back. But don't overwhelm him with too much because then he will think about it for a long time, which is not good for your relationship. Avoid asking too many questions or trying to fit in too fast. Definitely avoid giving an impression that you know everything about him and his life. This is a lot of pressure and it will make him point out every single little thing that makes him different from everyone else, so only if you know it already, do ask if he wants to talk about this. At the same time, if he has a lot of friends that are very important to him, you can form a connection with them. This will make him feel that you accept him as he is and not like an object. Be yourself, don't give up. The quiet guy you're talking to might have a long list of traits that he wants in a girl, and you need to understand that. You need to take his words into consideration and be sure not to hurt his feelings. Be the kind of person that he is rooting for and see how your relationship will grow, slowly but surely. Make him feel like he's the most important person on earth by being yourself. Don't give up. Good luck. Remember that women can't change who they are, but instead what they do with who they are. It all depends on how you behave. Give your all, love him and show him who you are. Even if he's not the one. Don't always have to have that person in your life. Being yourself and doing things the way they should be done will open up his heart and make him fall in love with you. Conclusion. If you can take this exercise seriously and get the confidence, you'll know that one day, you will have a quiet guy in your arms. I told you all this to be sincere, because I believe that when you go out and start having conversations with him, he'll feel something more in you than what he sees on the first date. I hope that, even though it has been an easy read, it has helped at least a little bit. Yes, this is just an article, but with these tips under your belt, who knows? You could be in love very soon. And if you need help with the quiet guy you have met, you don't have to worry, because we've got a relationship expert. Clayton Max explains that to get through to a guy, you can't just convince him to be with you, you have to appeal to his deep, primal instincts. You can find out more about us by watch Clayton's excellent video now. Subscribe, like and share. Thanks for watching this video.